Everything looks fine. Okay, so we just completed first picture of the project for today, picture number 21, and now we are on picture number 22. We have done that before also today, how we can create a tab with the YouTube video if we want to share that video for our employees or whoever is stakeholders in our team. Then we can use a YouTube video to create a new tab. How we do that? We have done that before. I'll show you once again. It's easy and straightforward. We go to our tab, go to our Microsoft Teams. Here we have many tabs already. Just to show you quickly, I create a team, and then I create a channel, and then I create into a new tab the video. Join or create a team, and this time quickly I would like to show you also if we create a team to manage a project, it will have a little bit more things, and how we can do that. Just we select the template, and in this one we will have 4 channels and 9 apps will be included. And let's click on next, and anyone in our organization can join your team. New project management team. We can click on customize channels also individually, these channels, or we can just click the create. System says that we can close this window also. The system will show the team. Yeah, team is created already. See, the team is here. One channel is here, and there are more channels here under it. And in the, I just wanted to create a new team. Then a channel is here. Here are the posts, files, wiki, all these things. And we want to create a YouTube tab on it. Add a tab, YouTube, and add, search, and now we have created 2 already, so now we create this one, third one. Lecture number 13, file 3 of 4. Okay, so the file is here. We can click on it and it will start playing. This is actually a new tab into our new team, general channel, new tab with a YouTube window, YouTube file. See, the file started playing. I'm just taking the picture to show that we have added a new tab with Microsoft Teams. Sorry, in Microsoft Teams, we have created a new tab with YouTube video. This will be our picture number 22, task number 22 picture for the project. And the title will be YouTube video is added in a new tab in the channel. Next task is to create an entry into the calendar as we have created in today's assignment. Just the same thing that we are creating for our project. And how we will start, we just click. Any student has any question? Okay, so we will create when we click on the calendar, a meeting is scheduled, and then we will show it here that a new meeting is created in the Teams calendar. This time I'm clicking on the calendar, and here in the calendar we are clicking on we are at 9:14, so we can click here. Another meeting will be started, scheduling. Meeting in the class in week 14, required attendees and optional attendees. I just have 2 users right now, so I'm just clicking on U1 and U2. And let's say meeting will start from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sorry, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And it is repeating or not. Let's say we click it repeating every day. Or we can even repeat it on the days that we like. Like for example, occur every day, we can change it on custom. Start on this date, end on 30 April, repeat every day, or every 2 days, let's say, every 2 days. Occur every 2 days until 30th end of the April. Add channel, we have one channel that we can add in it. Actually, we have now more than one channels, but that's not yet here, so we just select this one. And here we can add some description also if we like to. And we click on send. Send means just send to the calendar, and like saving it. See, now on each other day, the meeting is being created for till the end of this month. Okay, so a new meeting is created in the calendar. So we take the picture of this page and keep it for our project. Title will be a new meeting is created in the Teams calendar. This was the first picture. Now I create a second picture. So this will be another example for you guys. here will be your username to show that this is your work. Okay, so this was our task number 23 of our project, picture for task number 23. A new meeting is created in the Teams calendar. Now what is the next? Just the last picture number 24 for our project. We want to create a file and want to see if it can be collaborated. We have tried before also that it was working. This is a very nice feature in the Teams, Microsoft Teams. We can share the documents in real time and collaborate with other people. And we have full control also as we like. We can give them only to review and suggest changes, or we can just give them to make changes, or even we can just give them to only view the document. And we have complete control that to whom we want to send, to all of our organization, some of our organization people, or external users, whoever we want to. How we do that? First of all, we create a document like this. Let's say the document that we have created already, we can use that in our site. Actually, we want to create in Microsoft Teams, so we create a new document. That's not difficult. We can create, every team has its own, every channel actually has its own document library. See, it has 3 channels: announcements, planning, resources. Okay, in the resources, we go and click on files. And in the files, we just create a new file or document. Anything that we can give the name. The resources 1. So the document is here. Students, just give me a 1-minute break, please. Okay, so this document I have created right now here. I would like to ask students that any of you please log in as I have described before, as user1, u1, at that I have given you already that name. or U2 and then edit this document. See this one. Or the U2. Start your Microsoft Teams desktop and log in as this U1 and U2 or U2. And the password, you know already, I write here once again. This is the password. And then you will be able to see this document. And then open this document and write something into it. And wait a minute. And if some student can come up. Otherwise, I can show you on my same machine how I can perform that. Not very difficult. We can go into another browser. Let's say Epic. And I go to office.com. Sign in as not MD but U1. Add gbclass.onmicrosoft.com. Let's see. Password. Okay, so now I'm logged in as U1 and I will like to start Microsoft Teams and then share that document. Let me see if this is possible. If I click on Teams, what happens? It's logged in as the same user or another one. I have to see. Yeah, the same group. Oh, but I have seen that it doesn't work. I don't know why, but it doesn't work. See, it's again and again asking about the login, and then now it starts. Probably the reason is I have logged in with so many users that Microsoft cannot decide that which user is the is this Microsoft Teams user. Allow certain trusted domains or change your browser settings to allow third-party cookies. Let me see if I can do that. Allow certain trusted domains. This is okay, from here, settings. Trusted domains or what? Cookies. Site settings. Control what information website can use. Clear history cookies. Import. Where is the cookies setting that allow third-party cookies? third party quiz is not here. Okay, all right. So what we can do, third party quiz not allow certain trusted domains. Hmm. Oh, okay. Um, But I can try. I'll try into another browser. I try in Vivaldi. This one also has a login already. Okay. Uh, Maybe I just download quickly another browser. We have a browser list here. I want to select a new browser. This one. I have already Firefox, Google Chrome, Opera, MX5. For that. We have Torch or other. Let's try MX5. On which slide I was? I was on file sharing. This one. So I have already completed this one. Yeah. So we just left with the last picture. That is to show a file is collaborated with two users in Microsoft Teams. Let me just see once again if anybody is answering me. Nobody is ready to start a special login in their Microsoft Teams desktop. I just want to log in as another user in the same machine and want to access the same file as two users. So I'm trying to do that. So let's see. Of course, we can use virtual machines also, but I'm just trying to use two different browsers. Okay, now I click on this new browser because in all the browsers that I have used already, I have logged in as one or another user. That gives complications. And on this one, probably I will not have that problem. So let's see. Seamlessly synchronize favorite password and notes. Switch to email. But the system is saying they want me to log in. Skip login. Okay, let's see what happens. Just the browser. Okay, good. Now I want to go on office.com, and in office.com I will go to Teams. What happened? White page. What's going on? Just the white page, office.com. Now what I can do? Not showing any contents. Surprising. Okay, try one more. I don't think so. This is a URL, but let's see. Yeah, Microsoft Teams. Okay. Sign up for free, download, or if I don't want to download, sign in. Yeah, sign in. Sign in as U1 at gbclass.on microsoft.com. Password. Okay, now I'm in Microsoft Teams. I hope so this will be working. With a different user, but it's the user from the same organization that I have logged in into my desktop Microsoft Teams. The organization is gbclass.onmicrosoft.com. It's probably also having problems saying loading Microsoft Teams, and then after that, system is just thinking. Okay, Microsoft Teams is not coming up. So we have done that practice once before already. So we know that document sharing works nicely. So what do? We just take this picture and leave this one empty. This picture is already here in the project. So we assume that we have completed all these things. This picture is in front of you guys, and we have done sharing of this file once already in our assignment. So that really works. We know we have tested before. So we assume this is complete. Now I will discuss with you guys the final exam. It will be just like the midterm exam, and the same slides can serve the purpose for the final exam also. All the rules and regulations will be the same. Just maybe the number of the questions may vary. I would like to make as much as possible that I can. Of course, not infinite many or not hundreds, but we have 30 questions usually or 20 questions. but I would like to make more because more questions are good. You guys have more choice. You guys have more time, and there are more chances to get good marks. Uh, and of course, the rule will be the same. Like each question will have, as before, 3 minutes, I believe. Yeah, I believe it was 3 minutes. Whatever time was before, at average. Then that will be the multiplied by number of the questions, total time allowed for that exam. And all the rules, let me see from if we can. Of course, the backtrack will not be allowed, but it's an open book exam. You can take help from anything that you can, books, Google, internet, slides. The most important, I will say, is slides. And but of course, I would like to say that if you have to search every single question, probably the time will run short. So I hope so the students will at least be able to solve 50% of those questions just by on their own, by their heart, by whatever they remember, whatever they have in their mind. And maybe half of them they can search because they have the freedom to search through the slides, search through the Google. And of course, why I'm saying Google, because these are the standard facts that will be there in the exam about the Microsoft products. Especially we are working with SharePoint Online and related things, Teams, and or other things that we have studied. And let me just go through from the previous documents for our midterm. If I have anything midterm exam notes are there, or no, probably not here. But 1 week before the midterm, we will have some information in the PowerPoint slides. And then let me see if I have some special pages for the, no, nothing. Okay, maybe before this. On week number 5, PowerPoint slides, at the end of the slides, no. Okay, I believe somewhere I have noted the rules for the exam. Okay, let's see if it is there, but I don't think so it's there. Yeah, no, those were some questions. But anyway, I have told you the rules that are not very complicated and not too many rules that we have, that it will be, the exam will be multiple choice, true, false, and all the online in the shape of a quiz. And you have the time at average 3 minutes for each question. And uh, don't miss the final term exam. The weight is 20% of the entire course. There's a big chunk of marks, easy marks, not very difficult, and there is no negative marking. So for sure, it's only your benefit to take the exam. To miss the exam is no way giving you the benefit or giving you the uh, plus positive edge. So just take the exam and you will be good. Okay, so any other rules for the exam? I think so. This is it. And I will try to find a document if I could find, and then I will just post it as a announcement or in the next week's, not announcement, probably better will be the next week's folder, exam folder. And that's it. If anything you guys want to ask, please ask in the chat window or ask me on the microphone. If you have any questions about the final exam, and the exam questions will be, most of the questions will be from the part that we have studied after the midterm, because before the midterm we have anyway tested it. So I would like to make all the exam from the last lectures after the midterm lectures, and the emphasis will be on the slides. Whatever theory you see in the slides, whatever practical we have been doing into that weeks, that you can expect to be asked into the final exam. For example, if you need an example, I think so, maybe I'll give you an example. Okay, we go to the week number 9. This is our PowerPoint slide for week number 9. And of course, when we go through it, you guys go through it and see what can be the interesting questions. This is the list of the topics, and okay, let me see if some informative pages I have copied. But not necessarily only from the informative pages, from any pages we can make interesting questions. Like I think so we can make some interesting questions from these pages, asking about the external sharing, most permissive, least permissive, SharePoint online and OneDrive online. We can create, I believe we can create some questions from these pages. I'm just thinking how is possible to create a question for this on this slide, and where are some information pages? Don't see any information pages on this slide. Probably they are coming. There can be very interesting questions about the settings, and it's a big topic. Document libraries, rules and regulations, about the site contents, about the permissions, about the users and the groups. See, this is external sharing overview, some informative pages. See, for example, if we read this note, it is saying that external sharing is turned on by default for your entire SharePoint environment. This can be an interesting question. Just for example, that the question will be that is it true or false that external sharing is turned on by default for entire SharePoint environment? So this can be a question. I'm just giving you an example. Not necessarily that it will be in the exam or it will not be in the exam. But I'm just giving you the example that how I try to find questions for the final exam. For example, see this statement, whichever option you choose at the organization or a site level, the more restrictive functionality is still available. Somehow, I don't know how I'll make the question, but if I can make, it can be an interesting question. Example is here, if you choose to allow unauthenticated sharing using any one links previously called shareable links or anonymous access links, users can still share with guests who sign in and with internal users. Okay, I just gave you two examples for how the questions can be formed from our slides. So please emphasize on the slides from the weeks after the exam, after the midterm exam, and before the midterm exam is tested already. So we just take everything from the weeks after the exam. Midterm exam, so week 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. How many those are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. There's 6 files. And the last 2 weeks are not very long files, but previously more than 200 slides in each file. Maybe I can show you right now. This one is week 14. So week 14 has 159. Okay, let me now just close this one. Anyway, our class time is almost completing. So we are concluding our class meeting. This one is file number 9. So in the 9, we have 234 pages, slides. And in the 5, we have 193 pages. This is our file number 6. Sorry. These files I'm looking at, these were from the weeks before the midterm. Sorry. I have told you that emphasize only take the prepare your exam from week number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 files. Okay. So now I close this one and I close this one. This is Microsoft Teams. Run into an issue. So Microsoft Teams is not loading on. So I'm just closing this new window, new browser. And okay, so we have discussed about our final exam. We have discussed, completed our project, all the 24 pictures, all the 24 tasks for the project. And I have explained to you that in each of our weeks, we need one assignment and we need one project. If you guys want to get good marks, complete marks, project has 24 marks and 6 entries each with 4 marks. Of course, but the marks from where we assign the marking, those are kept 40 to make easy for marking. And I will like to emphasize on that all the students, please don't miss any of the assignment. I will keep them still open. You guys, even you guys are late, please submit your assignments. So you guys will have the opportunity to get the marks. I'd like everybody to get success into this course. But of course, if you guys don't submit your assignments or your final exam, then how I can help you? And my students are really brilliant students, don't need my out of the way help. They just are getting good marks. Just the thing is, please don't miss any assignments, don't miss your project, don't miss your final exam, and you will be good, you'll get good marks. If you are preparing along the way, all the weeks, if you just try to prepare last night, then only some good luck can help you. So the best thing is we should continue preparing for our exam along with our course. So in the last week, we don't have a lot of burden. But a good thing is that nowadays, due to the pandemic, we have totally online exams, and those are open book exams. So you guys can also get help from the notes and from the slides. So just the good decision is to take the exam, prepare for the exam, and take the exam. And we'll meet each other next week and have a good time. So we have completed our class and all our lectures, and that was a nice class, nice experience, and I believe so you guys also will have good experience. Just in the last 5 minutes, I would like to take a minute or two to invite the students to take participation in the the comments about the course. You guys are offered with the option to comment, to give your comments about to evaluate the course, the teacher, and the whole process. And of course, it doesn't include any marks toward your course, but this is and of course, the teachers cannot see your opinions, your selections, or your responses before the course ends, and even course ends after some time, we are able to see that what students were thinking about our teaching method, our course preparation, and our course presentation. So I would like to request that everybody please participate in that. We just like to get your fair opinion, and that is really helpful for me, for all the teachers. Take part in your all the course evaluations, and of course it's helpful for the college, and it's fair that we are the facilities, the course method. We have been in a class for 4 months, so it's nice to have the opinions, nice to have the see that what you like, what you have not liked, that can be really helpful for the next classes. to prepare the course, to prepare the contents, to deliver the contents. And I'm expecting that in the coming year, probably the classroom experience will be back also. But whatever we got the experience, and I tried my best to deliver the good contents and that are a lot of informative for my students, and they get something, they learn something from the course. And it was good that I have not taken any leave from any scheduled lecture. All of our lectures were at the specified day and specified time. And I was surprised that I don't know, some of you probably were also in the previous class with me, one of the previous class with me. And this is not a complaint, but just sharing of the information with you guys, that some comments, probably one or some I don't know about, and of course there were just simple comments, not with the name of the students, general results that we get, that sometime that the instructor was not available at the time of the class. And I believe in the previous class, all the time I was available. Just one day I was late 1 hour. And then I compensated that lecture with 3 other additional, or I believe at least 1 or 2 or probably 3 times additional time for my students. I like myself to give even more time than I have to give officially. But I don't know, probably that was a mistake, or maybe just in the flow of the questionnaire, or maybe they write something and I was not able to perceive what they want to write. But it's okay, whatever you think in your opinion, please go ahead and complete the course evaluation. This is just the emphasis. Of course, it's please don't think it that I am forcing you. Of course, I cannot force any student to do that. There is no marks related with that, no evaluation, and the teachers get results only long after the course finishes. So you guys cannot get any negative effect due to your reason, due to your opinion. And of course, when we get the results, we don't get results with the student names. We just get general results. And thank you very much once again, all the students. We really nice class, and we never had any problems. And so nice time. See you in the exam day, right after, right in 7 days next week, same day, like Tuesdays we meet. And what will be the date? I can tell you, 19th of the April, Tuesday, 6 o'clock. We'll be again in the class meeting, and we will start exam short after that. Just a little bit introduction, and wait for some students, and then we will start the exam. Maybe say 15 minutes, at most half an hour, and then the exam will be started. But please don't be late. This is not the promise that I'll be waiting for everybody. Just you should be in the class from beginning, from 6 o'clock, and then we will start the exam. But of course, you will have plenty of time. You will have enough time, and everybody can. I hope so. Will be easy to start the exam and complete the exam. Thank you very much, and have a nice night. So let's see each other in the next class in the final exam. And I will also upload, just mentioning that I will upload the PowerPoint slides file once again, the edited version, the version number 2, before it was version number 1. And I will also upload the class recordings, but that takes a little bit of time, but I will be working after completing the class. Thank you very much. I will stop the sharing and I'm going to stop recording.